gate. It's the east gate. It's known as the Mercy Gate to Jerusalem. As you can tell, it's been sealed up for a long
It all began with something completely routine. A broken water pipe near Jerusalem's ancient eastern gate. City repair crews arrived expecting nothing more than a quick fix. Jackhammer the pavement, patch the leak, move on. But as the drill bit spun into the ground, it didn't stop because it hit something hard. It stopped because it hit nothing. Beneath the surface was a hollow pocket, too perfect to be erosion, too deliberate to be a random crack. Something was hidden there. A small inspection camera was lowered through a narrow borehole. On the screen, swirling stone dust, pitch black air untouched for centuries. Then the lens caught it, a wall, and on that wall, a mark. Not carved, not painted, burned directly into the stone. It wasn't Hebrew, not Arabic, not Greek, Latin, or Roman. It was older, primitive, powerful. Within hours, the site was sealed off, but not before a single photograph was taken. And when that photo leaked online, everything changed. Some swore the mark matched patterns from ancient temple priest garments. Others pointed to the prophet Ezekiel's vision, a sealed gate that would remain shut until the prince returned. No one could agree on its origin, but everyone agreed on one thing. There was something alive about it. Not evil, not threatening, just awake. 48 hours later, the ground trembled. The same gate shuddered, a gate that hadn't moved in 500 years. For centuries, the Eastern Gate, also called the Golden Gate, has stared across to the Mount of Olives. Unlike Jerusalem's other gates, this one is bricked over, solid stone from top to bottom. Its closure wasn't about architecture, it was about prophecy. In 1541, Suleiman the Magnificent, ruler of the Ottoman Empire, ordered it sealed after hearing Jewish and Christian prophecies of a Messiah who would enter through it. And to make sure no Jewish holy man could pass, a Muslim cemetery was built directly in front of it. Message received: you're not welcome here. Since then, wars, conquests, empires, nothing touched the stones. Until now, because beneath that sealed entrance, buried under centuries of soil, there's a chamber, unknown to historians, unmentioned in scripture, and absent from city blueprints. No one has stepped inside, yet rumors are spreading, not from archaeologists, but from those who study the ancient texts. Some say the gate's seal is weakening, others claim it's remembering. A few whisper, the one destined to pass through it is close. 2 days after the discovery, a security guard leaned against the wall and felt something strange, a faint vibration, like a slow heartbeat pulsing through the stone. The next morning, new cracks appeared, deliberate curves, curling into shapes like a ram's horn, then a crown. Stone doesn't crack that way naturally. A historian suggested they match the priestly blessing from Numbers. The Lord bless you and keep you. But the guard wasn't convinced, because he'd returned that night with a recorder, and when he played it back, it wasn't silence, it was breathing, slow, rhythmic, like something sleeping behind the wall. Infrared scans of the burn mark revealed something invisible to the naked eye. A single word: prepare. Beneath it, faint numbers, matching the exact year of the 1967 blood moon, the same year Jerusalem was retaken by Israel. Many already considered that year a prophetic turning point. Now it seemed the timing was no accident. Was it a warning? A countdown? Who or what wanted this moment to be noticed? That week, hundreds in Jerusalem reported strange dreams. A rabbi saw a man in white hovering before the gate. It swung open without a touch. A woman heard ancient flutes and temple strings coming from under the stones. A schoolgirl said she heard knocking, not to come out, but to be let in. Psalm 24:7 began to circulate again. Lift up your heads, O gates, and the King of glory shall come in. As the dreams grew stronger, the sounds changed. A second recorder captured chanting, not in any known language. Some claimed it was ancient Hebrew. Others said it was angelic, found only in rare apocalyptic texts. Then came the most chilling evidence. At exactly 3:33 a.m., a motion-sensing camera caught a faint mist curling from the cracks. It shimmered, then vanished before sunrise. No fog, no dew, and it only appeared when the camera faced the gate. Every geological test said the structure was stable. No seismic activity, no weather damage. Yet the gate behaved as though it were alive. With media blackouts in place, only a few scholars were allowed inside the borehole chamber footage. One of them, Dr. Eli Navin, wasn't fixated on the wall's symbol. He was looking at the floor. What he saw looked like the mouth of a sealed tunnel. Straight, narrow, sloping downward, too precise to be natural. It matched descriptions of ancient priestly passageways, routes used to move between sacred sites unseen by the public. If correct, this wasn't just a room, it was a corridor, and it might lead from the eastern gate straight toward the Temple Mount. Why seal off such a path, unless it was for someone they were expecting? Now 5 centuries of silence are unraveling. A sealed gate, a hidden priestly tunnel, symbols burned into stone, strange dreams, breathing walls, and a single word: prepare. If the gate truly is remembering, what happens when it remembers enough to open?